Hello, this is your host at Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have the NECA Batman 25th Anniversary Michael Keaton action figure. He is pretty nifty. He comes in a card back, like you can see here, which harkens back to the 1989 toys that they had out. It's the same look to the card back, which is really cool. Then on the back, you get Batman, simple Batman, and then you get a little write up, which also harkens back to the packaging on the toys from way back when. If you want to zoom in, there you go, so you can read it. But on to the figure. Batman comes with an extra set of hands. This hand is actually on him, which is his left hand. This is a punching fist. I traded it out for a hand to hold his boomerang, which I think that's going to be permanent for me. And he comes with the extra fist for his right hand. And in package, he comes with a hand to hold his grappling gun. You can also hold the boomerang with that hand. But onto the figure himself. Well, I guess we could take a look at that. Yeah, let's take a look at that. It's the boomerang. You can see some really cool molded details in it. You get the silver at the tips and silver at the other tip. And on the back, it's just kind of a flat piece of plastic there, which, yeah, but you do get some good molded details on one side. And I cannot keep a hold of this thing for anything. Oh, hold on, let me pull out the grappling gun and show you that he can in fact hold the batarang with his right hand. He also comes with the grappling gun, which is shaped kind of like a hairdryer. But I'm sure it's a good representation of the grappling gun from 1989. You get some good paint details in on that, which is cool. On the other side, yeah. Now on to the figure himself. Really cool face mold on this. That definitely looks like Michael Keaton. Let you take a look here. Yeah, that is definitely looking like Michael Keaton's face. There you get body mold. Some nice molded detail in that neck area up there, and really nice chest logo. Get the boots. And I like the cloth cape, which is overlapped by his mask there. So the cowl, as it were. And look at the back. They got paint on his butt. They got paint on his butt. Ah! No. Let's see. Put that back. As for, let me get that out of the way. As for articulation, he doesn't do much of looking up and down because of the cowl. And but you can feel that this is kind of a rubbery type. Actually, I think this is rubber, but the cowl is made of rubber, and you can see the entire face mold is done up. So we may get some Michael Keaton molds, which is cool. Maybe we get a Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. As far, oh, he can look side to side here, That is neck articulation, silly. He can look side to side, and the cow moves with him, which that's pretty cool. As far as shoulder articulation, this guy's shoulders are tight and trying to move them up, but he can move it out that up about that far. And you do get a 360 wind up there. You get a swivel at the elbow, and Michael Keaton Batman does get a 90-degree angle at the elbow also. The fists are ball jointed, or the hands are ball jointed, so you do get a swivel, and you also get some tilt as well, so you can shake hands with people also. There you go. Yeah. There are 2 points of articulation, one under the rib cage and one at the waist. So you can kind of have him swivel around. He can do an ab crunch, and he can pull back there. So that's pretty good, and they did a really good job of hiding those points of articulation. This is kind of like a rubbery armor over top of the body. For the legs, Batman can do the splits just about, which that is pretty cool. I don't know if Michael Keaton could have done the splits, but he also gets a swivel at the upper thigh there. And the waist area, the pelvis area is made of rubbery plastic, which makes way for the articulation. But he can kick up about that high, and his leg goes back about that far. So that's pretty nifty. At the knee, he gets just about a 90 at the knee, and he also gets a swivel there. You do get a foot rocker, not much of one, but it is there. And you also get an ankle tilt, which is nice for posing him. One thing I did notice about this figure, and it's not really a gripe or anything, it's just, it is what it is. But maybe Michael Keaton just stood this way, maybe this is how he stands, but if you notice, his legs are kind of at a permanent bend there. And that's the way he balances best, it seems. So it's no thing. It's just a point to note. But yeah, pretty cool figure. I was a really big fan of the 1989 Batman. So this is definitely a treat. It would be a treat for him to hold his Batarang. All right. Get in there. He was in there at the beginning of the review, I promise. Maybe I'm just not doing this right. There we go. Of course, his other hand does hold that Batarang better, but you can hold both weapons with both hands if you choose to, which makes for you losing a part less. So that's the way I'm going to display him. This Texas toy review, I do recommend this figure. I think he ran me about $25 at Toys R Us. So if you cannot find him in the stores, then you know what to judge online. I've seen these things going for ridiculous prices online. So I would say be patient and wait to see if your local Toys R Us carries them, or any local retailer that stocks NECA products. I would say just be patient. Of course, NECA has said that this was a limited run figure, and everything that will be sent out has been sent out. But I would say be patient and wait for your local Toys R Us or wherever you go to buy NECA figures to stock them. This is Skywarp's Hanger, and if you like our reviews, please click like and please subscribe to our page to see more reviews from us. Thank you. On to the figure. Batman comes with an extra set of hands. This hand is actually on him, which is his left hand. This is a punching fist. I traded it. Hello, this is your host at Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have the NECA Bat toys that they had out. It's the same look to the card back, which is really, really cool. Then on the back, you get Batman, simple Batman, and then you get a little write-up, which also harkens back to the packaging on the toys from way back when. If you want to zoom in, there you go, so you can read it. But on Batman 25th anniversary Michael Keaton action figure, he is pretty nifty. He comes in a card back, like you can see here, which harkens back to the 1989